We are Yinka and Shayna Marie.
And we are not alone. Today we are joined in the studio by a man who worked in an Amazon warehouse before he was famous, a man who collaborated with the likes of Tion Wayne and H, and a man who does a house party almost as much as me. It's ArrDee, everybody!
Yes.
It's been too long since we've seen ya, because, you know, I feel like last year especially, you were our
Every
most
other
frequent
week.
guest.
Yeah.
But we've missed you.
Come on.
We have.
Yeah. Welcome back.
I've been trying to stay in touch though, but yeah, come on.
I know.
Appreciate it. We love it.
We're DM buddies. And cue every fan that ArrDee has hating me. All the ladies now are gonna
It
gonna
never
hate me.
applies to me.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm good. Like I was just saying before, I'm healthier than ever, drinking water. I ain't
Can't
coming with
believe
my
it.
hungover hash browns and all of them things.
I know you've changed.
You know what? Sometimes maybe I've just adjusted. Maybe I've grown up. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's all a front. Who knows?
I think the money's changed you.
No,
You've changed.
me? No
changed.
way. No way. I still to this day ain't stepped in here in a pair of jeans or no flexi bust down, nothing. That's not me.
So you're here partly to tell us about your song Early Hours and your brand new mixtape, which also features your banger Come and Go as well. Congratulations on
Thank
the
you.
new project, which was out on Friday. You tweeted that this is deeper to you.
Yeah.
On a thread that I saw online. What was the inspiration behind this project?
There's a few different ones. Obviously, it's deeper to me because as much as it's been like a sick ride for me, the maddest journey has been so fast, and the way I've propelled into the game, I feel like a lot of rappers, UK and America, they build a fan base over time. They work out what kind of people they are, what songs they like, what the fans like from them as an artist, and then you give your fan base that and you build that and you grow it, and then you show them versatility and things. Whereas with me, I've just been kind of playing to a global or at least a whole country audience every time I drop. And obviously a fan base has come built with that. Like, there are people that just listen to the radio and the charts and everything that I'm doing in this massive audience. And then there are people that follow me and like my personality and find me funny or like my music enough to call themselves a fan and whatnot. And this project for me, one, was to state that like I'm here and I'm here to stay, but also show that I can create a body of work. It's a body of work I'm massively proud of, and it unravels different layers of me, not only as an artist but as a person. I'm intimate and I'm vulnerable, which is something that I wanted to be, and I feel like you connect closer with the fans, you know.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I wanted to just show them different sides to me, and you know, like there's levels, and I've got them.
Well, you've definitely played out on a bigger stage, I think, because you blew so massively.
Yeah.
I guess you've had to find your feet, but while everyone's watching and critiquing.
It's like,
but it's good, but it's not good because, you know, traditionally you've got
time.
Yeah.
time to like get it wrong, or time to like
Exactly.
fall off the stage or whatever it is, but everyone's
and
watching
it's like the massive, like, especially after Body, you have to kind of, I don't listen to the media too much when it's negative and whatnot, but you have to kind of shut rumours down of like, oh, he's done a viral verse, but he can't make a viral hook or a banger. Then Oliver Twist is like, oh yeah, but he can't do it again. And like, there's certain things you have to do in order for them to still be here, and not, I'd be like, all right, cool, you know what? He is who he is and an artist, and even if you are hating or you don't like the music, whatever. So yeah, it's something that I'm mad excited for, and it just means a lot to me. Also, the fact that it's called Peer Pressure, there's loads of like, it's dedicated to my town, and my town being the reason basically that I blew. I started there. It made me rap different and vote like with how I execute it and what I'm talking about, and it made me act different and walk different. And I think that was a massive part to play in not only me landing that body verse or whatever, but me just having the traction that I got. And also, it's nice to just have something dedicated and about me and that town.
Look at this ArrDee. Drinking water.
Come on.
This ain't the hash brown eating Don that we first met.
Insightful. Come on, I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. We'll warm up.
Get some hash browns in here, I'll be back. ArrDee, in your music video for Come and Go, you mentioned it was your first bit of acting, and in the video, it is, of course, a house party, and you are king of house parties. So was this like a bit of an excuse just to rave, or were you really like, you know,
No.
you've got the acting hat on and you get down to it?
It's literally what, like the second one, it weren't an excuse to rave. I don't need no excuse to rave. Like, man, want to rave, we rave.
Day ends in Y, it's a party.
But yeah, it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's something that I had to do at the right time. I don't want to act like I was too gone clear before I was, and if something was working for me in a video where I'm bouncing around and dancing and this massive high energy vibe that I give off, that was working, so we was rolling with that. But again, because I want to show these different levels to me as an artist, and it's not that jumpy tune, and it is like more deeper to me, not even only lyrically, but in the video. I was mad excited, and big up to two actresses, young actresses that we had involved as well, and all the extras and everything, because it was big levels that day. And I'm glad that you think it looks like this excuse to rave, because that means the house party vibe works, because it was like, it's acting, isn't it?
You know, we saw on your Instagram a little sneak peek of a studio session that you had with a certain Mr. David O.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to know what it was like getting in the studio, being able to jump in with somebody like him, and what can we expect? When can we expect it? Can I hear it first?
You can hear anything you want first. Yeah.
But what was it like? How did you guys link up?
Obviously, he showed love basically from body. Like, he followed me, we followed each other. I said, like, yo, like, rocking with you.
Obviously,
I've got a massive Nigerian fan base. Lagos is like one of my top
Stand up!
Yeah, top 5 streaming cities. I know Spotify, maybe even Apple Music. But
and global player.
But yeah, so we showed up from there. He wanted to bring me out on stage at the O2 Arena, it was very short notice, innit? But we was mad on it. And in the photos you see, yeah, where he's got his arm around me and he's like mad gas, he didn't know I turned up. So his reaction to me running out on that stage was like a genuine, like, he's actually come and done the verse kind of thing. Because, yeah, it was just an idea that we put together at kind of short notice. And then it was just Twitter went mad over the photos, and everyone was retweeting and talking about it, and the video went mad viral of me running out, because basically the whole arena just screamed it.
We saw.
It was nuts, sick feeling. And yeah, he kind of retweeted it and was like, I'll catch you in the studio. So it was something that I was definitely on doing, but with what he has going on and his busy tour, and as much as I'm busy, he's probably busier than me. It was kind of his call at first. And then, yeah, it was like, cool, we'll link up. We linked up, had producers in the room, and literally just vibe. We made a track that isn't the usual sound compared to what you hear from me. Like, obviously, you've heard drill and them kind of tempos, different waves. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm going to give you. Stop eye-locking me and asking for more information.
No, I was gonna say, it wasn't gonna be more information. I was gonna say, you know how like Ed Sheeran sometimes like speaks in Tree and goes on Ghanaian tracks? Mm-hmm. If you were to talk like Yoruba, yeah, and be on one nice sweet one, I wouldn't be mad about it. But it's all right. It's not a question. It's just rounding off that subject.
Just a statement. Just a statement.
We can move on.
Just to let me know, yeah.
It would bang, innit? It would slap. That's all I'm saying.
All right, cool.
Let's take a minute and rewind to a year ago. Beginning of this month, a year ago, you had 2 freestyles under your belt. Fast forward to now, Oliver Twist and Flowers are both gold records. Yeah, big things are going on. What is the one piece of advice you'd give yourself a year ago? So what would you say to ArrDee 1 year ago today?
A year ago today, I wouldn't need to give myself no advice, because I knew exactly where I'd end up. But
Sorry.
But 2 years ago, I'd probably say that that was 2 years ago from today, or not even, like, maybe a year and a few months before we'd, like, them 2 freestyles, I already knew, like, I'm in work mode by then. So before Cheeky Bars come out even, more just the fact of, like, have a plan and stick to it, but also be comfortable just expressing yourself still, but being 100% you and authentic on the tracks. I feel like it's the same advice I give every time, so I know the listeners might get bored of it, but that's literally what it was for me. Because when you are being your complete like version of yourself, you're happier. When you're happier, better things come to you, your luck's better. Whereas same if you're in a bad mood and you're being really negative, the chances of 6 more bad things happening in your day and then in your week and then in your month are way more likely, because you're walking around with that energy about you. You know what I mean?
I love that. So we've mentioned, like before, today, even whenever I talk to you, we talk about how crazy your career has been, how mad the trajectory of your success has been, and how much you've blown up. But surely the moment you realised, the moment the pin dropped, must have been when you were an answer to the question on The Chase.
I knew you were going to say that.
Must have been.
I was just chatting to someone else about this.
I would have lost my mind.
Listen, I did lose my mind, and this is the funny story about it, yeah. So my family all watch The Chase and that. Uncles, aunties, granddads, nans, everyone, they all watch it, innit? So my mum's always, like, I always talk about my mum, my biggest fan, believes in me and isn't, like, shocked that I'm doing what I'm doing, because she knew it was always going to happen. So The family are all ringing and going mad. And she's almost getting, she's told me afterwards, to get like a bit frustrated because she's like, bruv, he's done the O2 and he's sold out his own tour and he's got his album coming and you lot are gassed about this. And then she's doing that and gone to tell me, she's like, Riley, I've ran downstairs and she's gone to tell me and I'm like, Mum, shut up. I'm a question on the chase. And she's like... So yeah, I was gassed. I was gassed. I hit Bear. I sent it in my group chat straight away. I had the random hitting me. I was gassed.
We do love your mum on Capital XTRA Breakfast. When you were last here, you had her on the phone and it was so sweet. And we think like it's nice that she's your biggest fan.
Yeah.
And
she was wounded about that,
vision.
you know, that she didn't answer first, by the way. Like, I came home.
I felt it.
Like, she's like, no, we had like a conversation. She was like, no, it will never happen again. I was just like, it's cool, you know.
But don't you think it's funny, yeah, how the contestant thought your name was Ardon? Do you think that she'd heard your good line and thought, oh, obviously, 2 + 2.
Nah, you know what it is? We've been in contact somehow and spoke about it.
Who's been in contact?
Him and the lady.
Him and the lady. Old time Abigail, that's her name.
ArrDee is a DM guy.
No, but she said it was more of like a, I don't know the answer to this question, so I'm going to press something. And she has a 15-year-old daughter, and apparently her daughter was mortified.
Big up, Abigail. I know.
Oh, I love that.
All right, well, we love how confident you are always and this morning, ArrDee. We want to see how good you are at figuring out listeners' claims on Capital XTRA Breakfast this morning.
It sounds a little bit mysterious, but all is going to be revealed soon.
All right, then.
Been chatting this morning about your new mixtape, and in the video for Come and Go off the mixtape, you are at a house party, and we've crowned you this morning king of the house party.
We should have got you a real crown.
Would you
cool.
agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. Well, not even just house parties in general.
Shubin in real life.
A few man that'll give me a go. I'm not going to get their name out because I'm not trying to shed light on the best party man, but I know there are a few other artists that will give me a run for their money.
Do you know, I like that you came here all big, bad and clever because we thought we'd put it to the test this morning on Capital XTRA.
Are you going to give me like house other people's party knowledge? Because my parties are the ones that I focus on.
Do you know what? I'm not entirely sure what you just said, but we've recently asked our listeners about their wildest house party stories, right? And they didn't disappoint. So we've got a listener called Hannah, and she sent through bare motives. Like, she's an animal.
So we got 3 voice notes from Hannah to play for you. And you got to figure out whether the stories that she tells about her house party is a lie or if she's telling the truth.
As in, is there like 2 truths, 1 lie, or all lies or all truths?
We're going to play and see.
But if we tell you that, we'll be giving it away.
Well, no, you'd be describing the game. 2 truths, 1 lie.
We didn't think of this game, so we're just reading the script. Ooh.
Radio.
This is all smoke and mirrors. All right, voice note number 1. Hannah, take it away.
So I was at this house party and someone dared my friend to throw an orange through an open window upstairs. My mate was waiting to catch it in their mouth, but they missed and hit the next door neighbour's window and the window smashed. So they had to like awkwardly explain why they'd broken their window with an orange.
What are you saying, truth or a lie?
You don't look very impressed.
That was a lie. If your mate, if the window's open, yeah, so there's no window there.
Inspector!
Let me just break this down for you lot. The window it's just a hole in the wall, yeah? The person's in the back garden, I assume, or the front garden. So they're like this. And rather than you throwing it down into them, you've pelted this orange and it's hit a next man's window. No, that is lies.
Okay, fine, you
You got
Hannah, you got to come better than that, bruv. Come on, this is a party animal that we're talking to on the radio.
I'll throw things out of windows. Right. It's not that easy with
I'm
the
an
jump.
orange thrower. Listen.
All right. Hannah, let's get on to voice note number 2.
I was at a uni house party in a house that used to be an old hotel. And it was around 7 in the morning and everyone was like passed out asleep in the lounge. And we were all woken up when this elderly couple came in the front door and asked for a room. So yeah, they must have been pretty shocked when we were all just crashed out in what was the old lobby.
What?
So she was at a house party.
No,
They've
I
all passed
understood
out.
what she said.
Oh, okay, good, because I
what?
can't repeat that.
She said it's uni accommodation.
No,
What?
a uni party.
A uni party.
Yeah.
You're an inspector, bruv. You picked the wrong career.
Uni parties are
Yeah.
at uni accommodations. She said we was at a uni party at what used to be this old hotel, yeah? So it's uni accom now. It's been purchased by the universities and whatever, and that they're accommodating the students.
Got the notes out.
Yeah? How is this old couple? And no, that's a lie. It has to be a lie. Swear down.
That was the truth.
It's true.
Yeah.
They tried to book a room and all they found was bodies.
teenagers just lying and beer and everything.
Wow, they can't have been like a sane old couple. They had to be like proper nuts.
They ain't got like phones and stuff.
Maybe they lived in the area when they were in
But
their
how
prime
they-
and they've come back.
Yeah.
No, but if they've come, hold on. So these are asleep at 7 a.m. in a room or the lobby.
The lobby.
Okay, I should have listened.
The
Closer.
lobby. Hannah said it.
No, like, I should have listened closer. I had, for some reason in my head, I had like the uni accom. I'd been
The lobby.
converted. Like it used to be signed and it's converted. Sorry, I'm just waffling now.
We weren't there.
Yeah, I'm talking to you like you was on this sofa at 7 a.m.
I leave the party so early. Like, you see your party, I'll be like, hi, then you'll see me at home.
Yeah, dead party anyway, man.
go
7 a.m. You should all still be up. It should still be lit.
All right.
That's why I didn't get it.
Are you ready for the third and final voice note? You know, there's all to play for, because you've got one right and one wrong.
Yeah, let's have it.
Let's go, Hannah.
So I was at a New Year's Eve house party. All my mates were there having such a good time. Obviously, we ended up playing Spin the Bottle. It landed on my ex, and as I went to kiss him, he sneezed in my face, pushed me out the way, and kissed my best friend who was sitting next to me.
Oh, this is a good final one because it really could have happened.
Is she lying or telling the truth?
Sneezed in my face.
Out of order.
You know why I'll say a lie? Because, yeah, you don't plan a sneeze. And also, yeah, if you have just sneezed, and that's your, first of all, your bestie shouldn't be lipsing your ex anyway.
True.
But if you have just sneezed and your bestie lipses your snotty ex when she's just seen a man sneeze, that's disgusting, bruv. So I hope it's a lie. Yeah.
It's a lie. You know what, Hannah? There's too much detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop at the sneeze. Like, you know when you lie, you start saying,
Even if it was like a
Wednesday,
cough or like
Yeah.
a spit even, which is kind of vile, but you know, I would have...
He's like, there's other bodily functions. Do you know?
Yeah, man could have farted and everything. Like, there's bare things he
You
could have
got
done.
2 out of 3. Congratulations. You are indeed the king of the house party.
And I think as your prize, do you have any wild house party stories that you can give us?
You are not going to get none of my stories out of me live on radio. No chance.
Oh, man.
She tried.
Start up a late night show and we can come talk about it.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on Capital XTRA Breakfast. As always, it's been a pleasure. Let's give it up for ArrDee.
Yeah, appreciate you lot.